Texas with storms. Like, don't. Texas with storms. Like, don't.
Good morning. Good morning. Am I centered up right? Close enough. Good morning, everybody. Assuming there's anybody. I'm going to assume that. Because I need that. I don't. I'm here. I'm here doing the work. That's what matters. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Office Hours. We did it. We started another week. Another week of office hours. Hold on, let me pause this. Fucking professional. God damn it. All of that vulgarity is not necessary. Yeah, let me check in on you guys over here. See what we got. Oh, why is this not working? That's alright. And I forgot to change the titles. I'm sure you guys saw that. Whether, I mean, it probably showed up as Suzette Benetti. That's okay. That's okay. Why do I have this up on two windows? What's going on here? Oh, it's a mess. I was rushing to get everything together, as I usually am. But we got it together, and that's what matters. This continues to not load right. But you know what? It's all right. I just need a window where I can see you guys chatting. I just need to make sure I have that available. Oh, it's a tight window when I get things going. Since I am out there doing that tennis and up exercise a lot of the times this nowadays, early morning workout. Uh-oh, that's not as tight as it should be. There we go. Also, the reason for that, got that mic head I was threatening to get, so I don't have that floppy rubber one, so less chance of the mic just falling out. So, upgrades. I've got all sorts of other upgrades coming in the mail. Oh, no. Oh, we lost him. I had it set up and everything. Took too long. I was going to see, we had this waiting. It was the cat cam. Sneaks was laying there. He was laying over there, and I was going to We were gonna have a little cat interlude, but he apparently had enough of this shit. That's fair. So he bounced. Let's that's a weird angle, isn't it? There we go. That looks slightly better. This is still going on. I don't know. Still questioning that. But what's important is we're here. It's morning. We're here. I swear I will stop futzing with this very soon. And we're going to do the work. Locked in. Okay. I'm also going to be eating in your face again. I apologize. It's another delicious omelet. Came out pretty well. You can see that. Made it all by myself. I am just nailing it. I am nailing this productivity thing, guys. So, cup of coffee. Office hours. Why are we here? Why are you seeing my face at 9:30 in the morning? That's a fair enough question. The reason for office hours, its reason for being, is I need structure. It's pretty much that. Sorry, I was trying to load stuff discreetly, but that ship has sailed. I'm really bad with it. I have tons of projects that I want to work on. I'm really bad at getting myself to commit to doing that work. So I figured, well, everything in our modern lives only exists if it exists in front of an audience, or at least in front of a camera. So I thought, well, let's give myself a specific window of time that I have to... Where is the thing? Why? Oh, there it is. Okay. Specific window of time in the morning that I have to be in a place doing the work. So that's what we've got here. It's office hours. And I encourage you to grab your own projects. Be as productive as you can or want to be with me. You don't have to be working on the same things that I'm working on. I don't even know what I'm doing today yet. I know we're going to start off with a writing exercise because that's how we start. And then beyond that, I hadn't come up with the plan yet. So we will figure out what I'll be spending the next 2.5 hours on. A couple different projects. We can bounce back and forth. That's the thing. So, the cat camera does exist. Partly because I got some of my camera mount, my tripod camera mounts. And that is going to be probably tomorrow when I bring home another mic stand to set up another camera in front of the drawing station. That's going to point down. Hold on. It's a little light board. It's going to point down at my drawing area. So I'll probably start some drawing stuff tomorrow. But it was going to be a cat. You guys were going to get to see Sneaks just laying there being cute, not screaming at us all night. He's cute if you don't know him. Oh, what was I doing? I was going to go, oh, so many tabs, bouncing back and forth. I will start over here. So, yeah. You can write, you can draw, you can... whatever projects you have. This is just an open period for us to be in one place to work on our things. So, welcome to it. Take advantage of it to whatever degree you'd like to. Make sure that title changed. There it is. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to get to it. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Take another bite. Maybe take a sip. Because I'm going to have to move my plate if I'm going to be able to write. I'll try and work on making sure that I get breakfast done before you guys show up. Okay. Whoops. Wrong way. Okay. So, again, if I remember correctly, unless they've changed the format, I already signed in. Mondays used to be like first lines was the exercise done on Mondays. So we'll see if that's what they still have here. Oh, it's tasty. Okay, so let's get into it. Over here. I'll get the music going. I'll get the timer going. And I was going to say I'll try and think about what I'm going to do for the rest of the stream here, but I won't, because that'll just distract me. Let's just do this. I don't want to look at it. It does say first lines. Okay. Can I do a half hour of just first lines? I'm going to tweak it a little bit. So, how about I write like, let's start with 5. I'm going to start with 5, just like first lines, and then come back around the horn and write maybe another sentence or two on that, the start of that idea. That's how I'm going to use this exercise. Everything's malleable. That's the thing. You can be doing whatever the hell you want with this time, and I hope you do, because last week was so great. I felt so good being so productive in this hour, these hours. So I hope you got some of that out of that too, and I hope you will join me and get some projects done. That's all it is. I have a mountain of stuff that I've been wanting to do. This is structured time that makes me do it. So, join me, won't you? Let's get the music going. We left off on Staunton Lick, but that was trailing out. What's the next song? Oh, in my 2000s indie stockpile. You're goddamn right, Trogdor. He was a dragon. Okay, getting to work. Got to get the timer going. Also want to make sure this music isn't blasting. Okay. Timer on. Let's do it. There it is. Now we're going.
And the Trogdor comes in the night.
I may want you, I could need you.
Level
I might see you by my
a little high.
side, but the truth reveals a different view.
There it is. Okay. It was weirdly mono. Now we're ready to go. 30 seconds. Dang it. Okay. First lines. Perfect opening lines. Okay. Something catchy. Something that grabs you. Something that pulls you in and won't let go. You know what? I'm going to allow it. Okay. I'm going to try not to judge every thought that comes into my head. Yes, I've done this before. Yes, I had something similar to this. So what? Just go with it. It can go in a different direction. That's the thing. I'm stopping myself from typing things because, no, you had something like that. It's all right. I had something like that 15 years ago. Okay. Okay, levels are good. Just keep checking that. Let's see. Okay. Just trying to think of all sorts of different angles too. Got to keep myself entertained as much as anything else.
Last night, as I got home, about 10:30, there was the woman I thought I knew in the arms of another man.
Well, again, this is too big a song. I don't know if R.B. Greaves is going to be a big enough artist to get us muted, but this is still a song that we're playing. When I put the list together, I tried to weed out anything that I thought would be too big, but I missed some stuff, so... and now that I'm letting this go for almost a minute, it's going to be too long, we're going to get muted. That was the beauty of the 2000 Indies Stockpile playlist. All of these songs that I found on mp3.com in the early turn of the century thought would be a nice, safe playlist to work to. So far it's been good, but yeah, we've gotten muted a couple times. Well, okay. Sorry, just moving stuff around. How are we doing over here? Any chats? No, not yet. That's fine. Be working. Good job, everybody. Um. Okay, one more first line. Is that even the right? Is that even a word? Did I spell that even remotely? What's going on? Morning, Bob. Good to see you. Yeah, I guess that. But it's supposed to be accustomed. That's what I thought. Okay. It's always good to check. Okay, so we talked about First Line Monday. It's I could just write first lines and be done with it. I could move on to other projects, but I want to try and still use this 25 minutes. So, how much time do we have left? 16 and a half. I can either just write a bunch of first lines or do the thing that I said I was going to do. This tag is itchy for some reason. Presidents is probably going to get us. If I'm going to get muted for President song, I'll get one that I like a little bit more. I'll at least pay for it. This is a fine song, but it's not the hill I'm going to die on. Oh, muting isn't that bad. Is it, Aaron? It's not all bad, see? Alright. So, I'm going to go with the plan that we had of doing these 5 first lines, then going back, and let me move this window up a little bit. Where is the window? There's the Spotify window. There's the host window. Oh, there's the workspace window. Just gonna scoot this up so it's hopefully not covered as much by. Well, we still have to work on properly creating this screen so everything's not overlapping so much. Okay, so I'm gonna go with what I said I was gonna do. Go back to these 5 lines, maybe write another couple sentences on them. That's today's exercise. Hopefully you're getting yourself started with something. This is just to get the wheels turning, get the synapses firing, just get everything moving. That's what we were going to work on. I've got an idea for some time that we'll work on. We'll get into that once I finish the exercise. Okay. So, my cop-out first line. Something that pulls you in and won't let you go. He pulled me in and wouldn't let go. Is that even how? God, my spelling is terrible. Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. And again, that's how you spell that too? It's not saying that I was wrong, so I should take its word for it. Yeah, I'm just going to go one line at a time, revisiting these opening lines. This way I've got multiple things dancing around my head. I can feel things working. It's We're going to play with it. Okay. What do we got here? There could probably be more periods in this than commas, but again, I'm going to try not to futz about with it too much. All right. Every once in a while, you write a thing with pack animals. Why not? Okay. Just seeing what everything is looking like. Good to have you folk. Hopefully you're working. Okay. Sounds good. What do we got here? Ah, yes, that one. What are we on? Oh, 8 minutes? Alright, this is going to work out. Oops. Didn't mean to minimize that. Okay. Okay. Who's calling during office hours? They are calling the theater, but they're probably trying to sell insurance. You know what? Stab Comedy Theater, how can I help you? Well, at the moment, we're, I mean, obviously we're still shut down. Sure. Well, I mean, it'd be interesting to look into. If you wanted to send us over some information, Stab Theater, I always forget our email address. So, stabtheater@gmail. Yeah, if you want to send some stuff over, then I can listen to it and we can see what we got. Or we can just talk about, what you're interested in, and we can talk some. Why not? Why not? Yeah, hopefully. But we're working on what we can. Doing a lot of streaming stuff, so maybe we could use something. So yeah, feel free to drop me an email and we can talk some more. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's what we've been trying to do. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Cool. Yeah, so email us over. Sounds good. Absolutely, you too. All right, bye. Looking, seeing if we need some musical, accompaniment for comedy shows. Sure. I'll listen to what you got. Look at that. Like, legit office hours. Oh, did that finish my time? How much we got? 5 minutes still? Okay, I can do two. I can do the lines on these last two. Okay, that'll do. And one more. You're right. That is. Yeah, I didn't think that was right either. Probably not right. No? Are you going to give me Abigail with 2 B's? Yeah, it looks like it should be 1. That's fine. We'll change it to 1. Oh, you don't want to give it to me now? Oh, did I misspell it in another way? That's fine. So this is a track that I made using the old MTV Music Generator program. Clips and loops, and I liked them. It came out pretty well. I've got 2 tracks. This is the first one. Just checking to see the levels. That's not bad. Oh, minute and a half. I gotta finish this line. That's fine. That's plenty of time. Let's just call it there. I got what, 40 seconds? Alright, that's fine. Alright, a little bit of exercise. So, I'll save it. That'll give me enough, or change the title. That'll wrap it up neatly in a nice, timely bow. Yeah, the Fill My Heart boys are getting some attention from CBS. Let me show you. So last week, they got tagged. Oh, there's the ding. Last week, let's see. Where is it? There we are. So they got tagged from CBS. And the fun thing that we enjoy is the video was manually reviewed by the copyright owner or someone on behalf of the copyright owner. So, this was a couple days after that episode went up. And we got that. They just recorded, they just streamed yesterday. Like 4 o'clock yesterday. And here, at 7:18 this morning, they're already on top of it. Manually reviewed by the copyright. So we're, I like to think that Fill My Heart now has its own intern at CBS that is knocking down the YouTube videos, and that is wonderful. So there's that. There's an exercise this morning. Already off to it. Off to a rip-roaring start. I was just seeing what we got over here. Ah, okay. Guys just checking in. Cool. Okay, so, I was going to work. Oh, I think this track might be just about done. Yeah, perfect timing. So, A couple things. One, we got to update it. Let me, gotta change to display capture. Oh, somebody me. You gotta update today's results. So dumb. And technically, I had fallen to third. I don't know if you guys were keeping track, but in my own weird game that I've made that that only I know the rules to, I had fallen to third. And today was the 13th. So I was gonna make, because I don't know if you saw before, I would make special designs for not just Photoshop files. Show me. I had special designs for, like, I would make different tournament graphics. I thought about making something like that for today. So here we're a couple. It was the Pumpkin Open and the Autumnal Equinox Cup. I thought about doing something for, I guess it just changed the colors of that. Those can probably be changed easily enough. Maybe I will. We'll do it for the next one. Maybe. Well. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to update the Sacramento Comedy Tennis Association results. I had a big, strong comeback today. So I will move back up to second. Whoops. So that's good. I'm just gonna take you on this dumb, unnecessary journey of mine here. That's right. I saved it over. Is it just on my drive? Let's see. I have results. I have records. I'm just a weird stat nerd that has to gamify everything that he does. So that was from the 9th. I didn't change that. But here's the 13th. I'm embarrassed for myself sometimes. So Chris was 1. I was 3. You guys get to see the results in real time. So that was 1-6. That was strong. So where is everybody else? So these are the current rankings. So we'll just go with, let's go 2 versus 4. Guy Imaginary and Dude Pretendman. And let's see, what else makes sense? I mean, we might as well just do this. So we'll go 5 and 7. 6 versus 8. And then 9 and 10 will just keep fucking scrapping. So right now, 5th, Gent Norton and Theoretical. Wait, Gent Notion. Six and 8 are... I'm a nutcase. You're getting a look into my weird insanity. Chap Legend and Bloke Figment. Oops, too far. And 9 and 10 Myth Non-Fellow. I like that name. But I like Ursat's Personage. I really do like that name. And so I assume you can guess the naming conventions I used here. Something made up and guy, dude, man, imaginary man. Pretend, yeah. This is basically the two naming conventions I used there. So, how did I decide the results for these? Excellent question. I got a couple die, couple d6s. Red for, let's make sure that you're seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. Oh, you know what? I lost somebody from the stream while I was doing this. You're not wrong. So, you were absolutely correct to leave while I dove deep into this ridiculousness. So, red for the name on the right was the only way I can keep it, and blue just for the other one. So, I roll until I get to 6 for one of them, and then that's how we get the results. So, Guy Imaginary versus Dude Pretendman. Ooh, 5-3 to Guy. Oh, he's going to stay undefeated. 5-3, 5... Yep, 7-6. 7-6 Imaginary. Ooh, it's going to be tough for me to justify me moving back up to number 2. But the matches against real people hold more weight. So since I won, I get to go back up to 2, even though I'm a 1 and 2, and Guy Imaginary is now 3 and 0. I make the rules, all right? Let me have my dumb game. Gent Notion and Theoretical. Ooh, 5-5. Oh, shit. How's this? These are some tight matches. Oh, we got to go 7-5. Okay. The favorites winning so far, except for Chris. Chap Legend, Bloke Figment. Oh, 6-5. Oh. So, I mean, that's going to have to be... Well, let's see. Oh, if blue gets more... Oh, shit. I got to go 7-6 Chap. All right. These are really tight. Myth and Ursats. Oh, 6-2. All of the favorites coming out on top, except for Chris Emery. Oh, I don't care. I like my nonsense. Sometimes I like nonsense. And this is one of the most nonsensical things I'm doing right now. Okay. So that means... Let's see. What I just did... Oh, Guy and Dude. That was a rematch. I didn't even realize. So down here... Guy was number 2. Unfortunately, he's going to fall back to number 3. Just because of my dumb rules. And that was 7-6. Yep. Okay. Were these all? No. Gent Notion 5. Theoretical 7. Defeated number 7. In the future, I might not use this as part of my office time, because this is just nonsense. Okay. Chap 6, Bloke 8, 7-6. Chap Legend Bloke Figment. Or 6-8. And that one also went to 7-6, yes. All right. And then these guys still down there in the same place. 6-2. All right. I'll update the rest of the stuff later. Just showing you where my mind is. The kind of weird little things I do. Now, to an actual project. So, we got up over 15 subscribers here on Twitch, which means we unlocked another emote slot. So, today I was going to try to come up with and make a new emote before like some of these subscriptions expired and we like lose our extra slot. So, I need to figure out what to do there. I might hang out on that project until we get a couple more like regulars in here and I can pick their brains. If we've got more people coming today. We might not. I don't know. So if that's not going to be the project right now, then let me go through real quick and see what else needs work. What was going to be the project today? How about... Well, yeah, okay. We'll default to that. Today we're going to work a little bit on Deep Cuts Volume 2. So, the issue now, we've already had these 100 here. It's finding the flow and the just stitching together an order for this that makes sense based on the strength of the material and a nice ebb and flow of subject and it's a whole thing that goes into editing a book, at least in my mind. So, I'm going to... Do I have this all in order of word processing, fly on the wall, third world, reorganization, okay. Yeah, I do have it in proper order. So, I'm going to try and come up with a nice flow for book 2. I might go through and reacquaint myself with some of the material here. But, yeah, it's time to start putting together Volume 2. So that's going to be the next project, the next half hour. You guys grab yourself something to work on. And we'll all dive into the work. Yeah. All right. So, timer's there. Let's get back to seeing that view. And yeah, I'm going to get to it. So I'm going to restart the music. We listened to that last week. Let's work on this variety here. Shuffle. So yeah, half hour here, working on the manuscript for Deep Cuts 2. If you have any thoughts, or want to give me an update on what you're working on, feel free to drop lines in the chats. Otherwise, I'm just going to get back to work. Timer on. There we go. Little lower. Okay, so We've got 100 prompts here. It's figuring out what order they go in. I've got a bunch of celebration time, got a good amount of haiku, good amount of tourism, lots of reorganization. That's generally the makeup. Actually, I can show you the makeup. Oh, or do we want... Okay, we're going to do Organizing Volume 2 in this half hour. Then we're going to do Figuring Out what goes in 5, or in 4. Maybe in 5 too, with the next half hour. Because we still need 43 prompts to go in Volume 4. So, let's start with Volume 2. Let's also make sure I'm not overloading the codec this time in OBS. So turning off or closing big programs like Photoshop so it doesn't get overwhelmed. Trying to make sure the streams go more smoothly also. Okay. So we're not going to work on Volume 4 this half hour, but we're working on Volume 2. Faith Healing Family. How am I going to... I might have to do this with like number rankings. I don't know. Third World Department, that's a little lower. Sealed SWAC, Single White Aryan Knitters, CIA. Let's reacquaint myself with a lot of this stuff. And why is there an extra page in here? What are we doing? Ah, come on. Okay, CIA. Oh, cunt intended affectionately. All right. Wow, I used to write short stuff.
Okay, this song is a cover. It's by one of the greats, Robert F. Fulmer.
Okay, so
It's from Radio.
Timid Wives and Tender Wet Areolas, sure. POTUS, Pappy's Old Timey Umbilical Stew. All right, that one's solid. Let's mark some stuff. Let's throw some stars around. I mean, I like that too. It's maybe not the best climate to be whatever. It's comedy. That still stands up, doesn't it? Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we got that. SWF was seasonal womanly flatulence. Yeah, that wasn't bad. MMA, most moms agree. That was pretty good too. Okay, I liked that one too. So it's just figuring out how to distribute everything, because you want to start strong and you want to end strong. So basically, I'm going to structure it like I structured a sketch show. You want to open strong, you want to close strong. You can dump the iffy material in the middle. So, I liked that one. Slap. Oh. Suicide likes any panache. Fuck. Oh yeah. Where is it? Oh, find unlimited creatures, kids. Obama. Oh, optional bacon. Awareness month. Awareness. Yeah. That one was fun. Cuba. Ah, casually unsubstantiated, baseless accusations. I liked that one. So Cuba, let's give Cuba a star.
It's getting darker. It's getting darker in my room.
Oh,
The sun has set on
noisy
yet
boy.
another.
you want to come in? Well, you make up your mind. I'll leave it open a crack. That's all right.
When did it start?
On the chair. But
When does it start? Funny love.
What?
Funny love. I love
oh, our neighbors are wonderful.
in the stillness.
Can't let the cat out in the backyard because the dog next door is barking. Oh, fun. That's weird.
It's getting brighter.
What the hell is playing?
Brighter.
I don't even remember this song. Oh, it's just anarchy, guys. Stick with me.
Should get up at least and fix myself some food.
I have no idea what this song is. Why do I have it? I don't know. Not in a place to listen to that. And Justin, your track is probably too low. Okay. Sorry, a little distracted. You know, life. It happens. You gotta deal with it all the time. Oh, yes. The Coleco Xerox version 111. I like that one too. I mean, I should like all these things. They made it into a collection. It's just finding the stuff that is the cream.
You wouldn't be able to read them.
Because I like all of them, but it's just...
Always make me uneasy.
Uh-oh, what happened to the P90X?
Way that they stand
Oh.
there so
Now I have to find what show that's on and see if I...
together till death does us
If I,
no matter
found and transcribed that material.
or how bored we might be by the time that we
Oops.
get there.
Okay, where do you exist, P90X? Supposedly, March 22nd, 2017. Uh-oh.
Just like the fire from my golden sun.
Looks like I'm going to have to listen to that episode and transcribe it. I remember it being good enough to include as a candidate, but I hadn't finished. Oh yeah, Purchase 90 Oxen. That's what that was. I did like that one. Okay, NFL. Oh, excuse me. Naturally fermented leavings. That's pretty good, but... M&M. Mutts and Magic. That one's alright. FAQ. Future Awesomeness Quantifiers. Yeah, I like that one a lot, too. So, this will just help develop a flow of material. Oh, I overshot the reorganizations. There it is, PB&J. Poverty, Baby, and Jaundice. I might have written a little harsher in the earlier days. Hey, there I am. Too many me. Okay, locations. Chosen Peephole. Do like that one. I should remember the locations a little better without. It's just these reorganizations. It's hard to remember exactly what they were, but these all have better names. To to give me the gist of what they were. Chosen People was good. Ewan's Tater Scrapers I liked too. Yeah. Don Lorenzo's traditional old world sushi cuisine. That was probably a rap demo. Let's check out what the rap demo was. Oh, overshot it. Once upon a Planned Parenthood, Once Upon a Child. Well, now I feel responsible for Battle Rapid coming into existence. I'd almost forgotten about that. All right. For Skillington Harbor, yeah, that's a heavy hitter. I liked Panteraton. Splitsville is really good. Breastfeed Adelphia, Say It to My Face, State of Emergency, and The City of Extreme. Yes, okay. Those might be the bookends, actually. Because they relate to each other. It's a nice callback. That might be how we structure this one. Alternative Rocketopia. Doesn't Alternative Rocketopia reference Panteraton? Let's see. Oh, Stabdonia's in. Oh, yeah. Okay, shit. Earth is a pretty good one. A Field is a pretty good one. Alternative Rocketopia. I want to say that references Panteraton. So let's go see. Breastfeed Adelphia. Oh, poor Sneaks. He seems upset. Alright, State of Emergency, City of Extreme. Those two are really good. Alternative Rocketopia. Okay. Any Civilization receiving... Oh. Maybe not. I remember that one. Okay. A Field. That one's good. Celebration Time. Church of Green Arrow is good. Trilomat Tracker. Golden Age Hollywood Church Party. That one's not. That one's a little rough. Pick Your Poison was fun. Oh, Candy Harassment. That one was really good. Oh. That one's too good. Well, okay. So, now we've got a couple bookends here, and this is good. We got a couple callbacks within. I forgot I was structuring this properly while I was putting it together. Good job, me. Well done. Okay. Because Comedy Show Podcast International Humor Hall of Fame and Museum. Let's make sure that's what I'm thinking it is. It's Missy Theopolis. It's Matt Tracker. Golden Age of Hollywood. Candy Harassment. Pick Your Poison. Sad. Hall of Fame Museum, yeah. Yeah. I guess those aren't quite as directly related as I thought. Or as I remembered. Mock Tour is really good. Gildameters is alright. Rube Goldberg and Suicide Machine is alright. Absolute safety to the extreme. Baseball blue jeans. Build a bird. Celebrity death cards. Booze science. Okay. Oh. Letter to the editor of Pharmaceutical. Yeah. That one's good too. Google searches are just going to get dropped in where they get dropped in. And I have not looked at the time. Okay, 9.5 minutes.
About to let you go. About to let you go.
You guys still hanging in there? Good, good. Topic haikus. Again, those are just going to go where they go. Messy Thrones, that one's good. Erotic poem about Pixar films is really good too. Movie makeup. Yeah. And balance to assholes. Those are pretty much all on an even playing field. Okay. Oh, versus v versus rock paper scissors was really good. Okay. So, figuring out how to distribute these. Alright, I gotta look at Stabdonia again. No. Yeah, Stabdonia is really good. That's gotta be an anchor of this one. Do we open with it or do we close with it? That's a tough one. Oh, well, thanks for hosting, Hangman. Welcome. Enjoy my my rambling, babbling, trailing off thoughts. So right now I'm working on sort of organizing Volume 2 of Deep Cuts, a collection of my prompts from the Stab Show. Hey, here's Volume 1, guys. You should buy 7 or 8 of them and pass them around. So I have lined up, I'm only on my way to 4 volumes at the moment. Or 5, actually. I've got Volume 5 that I'll be working on maybe today too. Oh, who texted me? I'm just keeping track of everything that's going on around me. I've noticed the telemarketers have transitioned from phone calls to texts. I'm getting a lot of telemarketing texts. It's wonderful. Okay, so where am I? I'm still here. Okay, that's good. You guys dropped in for a second, then seemed to run away. That's all right. That's how it works. So 6 minutes. So I'm working on organizing Volume 2 at the moment, and working on the flow. Stabdonia. I gotta. Ooh, that's a tough one. State of Emergency, City of Extreme. So we could open with Stabdonia. Then the State of Emergency can come a couple more in. And then City of Extreme can maybe close it out, or the Comedy Podcast International Humor Hall of Fame. No, that one's not bad. What else is a big hitter? Let's take one of those stars away. It wasn't what I thought it was. What's a big pipe swinging motherfucker? Rock versus paper versus scissors is really good. you gotta close strong. City of Extreme is pretty strong. Fort Skinnington Harbor is pretty strong. Candy Harassment is really strong. Church of Green Arrow. Let me reacquaint myself with the Church of Green Arrow. I know it's good. Stabdonia is so good. Yeah, I think we have to open with Stabdonia. Okay. Church Green Arrow.
Fuck those guys. Fuck those guys. They're all a bunch of motherfuckers. I say fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck these guys. Alright.
Fuck those guys.
Sorry, just bouncing back and forth, seeing where things went. Hangman just poked his head and hosted. That's alright. Good to have you for
I say
however long you stuck around. Okay. That's alright. This one isn't huge. So, okay. Well, we know where we're starting. How did I set that up in the first one? Oh, I have to have prompt intros too, yeah. So, volume 1. Okay, I'll set it up as an index. So, we are opening with Department of Tourism, Stabdonia. It is decided. And then that also means I need to move that to the top. I'm trying to organize it, like keep the order when I reorganize. So like that will now go first page here.
Your education can wait. The books are in your desk until
Why is it doing that? That's weird. Okay. So there we are. Page 1. Well, prompt 1. That's the start. And we're at... Oh, just a minute left. Okay. Well, it's a start. We've got a lot of reorganizations. Those are going to need space to breathe. We've got a lot of celebration times. So... let's go with baseball blue jeans. That could be a good one. I'm going to pull up this episode and transcribe this prompt so I have it. So we said it was March 22nd, 2017, which, if we go to my handy dandy podcast master file, I can see what episode that turned into. You guys, I was talking about this a couple episodes ago, but apparently we had frozen and you didn't get to see it. My madness of how I've been keeping track of the show for the last 7.5 years. This is all the shows. Everybody's been on them. All the prompts. The pinks mean that they're episodes that exist. The gray means that we lost them somehow, bad audio or whatever. Yeah, this is everybody. This is everything that's happened. This is the list and the order. Don't look at that. All right, so March 22nd, 2017. Oh, okay, that was when we got back into it after a couple months. Was it 1 or 2? I didn't look. Or I looked, but I forgot. Let's go back. So, March 22nd, 2017. Was it episode 1 or episode 2? Back when we were doing 2 episodes a night at Luna's. That was a slog. Ah, dang it. It's somehow out of order. Oh, here we are. Was it episode 1? Primary question. That didn't last very long. Oh, booze science. Okay. Oroville Dam. Looks like it must have been episode 2. Okay. So we're going to listen to it. And I will transcribe. That'll be the start of the next block, but the timer is up. That's perfect time. Transition in songs. Boom. All right. 1 block down. 2 if you count the writing exercise, which you should, because that's work. So, good job, everybody. Good job, those plugging along, hanging out with me. I'm going to nibble a little bit more on this leftover breakfast in our break here. Yeah. Hope your guys' weekend was good. Had a nice productive weekend. Really filling out the schedule here. Here's what's coming up this week. So Emma had to stay home yesterday to see off Michelle, but she'll be coming in tonight to play Happy Time Arcade with me at 5. I think Plan B didn't do a show last week, so I guess we can take that off of there. So it'll just be Buddy's Obscure Trivia. This is my break. I'm not even giving myself a break. I'm making sure that I have my the calendar updated. So yeah, Obscure Movie Trivia Show. There it is. Didn't need a toothpick. I got it. And then full day Wednesday. The Phil guys are still working on trying to find a regular full-time slot since Parker has his new job. And his hours are sort of still in flux, so let me add that. And we'll see how quickly that episode gets blocked on YouTube as well. We think it's fun that they're actually getting noticed by, like, Dr. Phil interns. Hopefully they're passing on the good word to let Phil know that these guys are doing their loving tribute. All right, so Wednesday, July 15th, 3 p.m. Yes, early. It was one of the only times that fit for them. We're just having to plug them in wherever we can until they can find a new permanent home. Okay, we got that. That should be all we need to change. Boom, new event. Good. Actually, I don't mind this being how I spend the transitional breaks between blocks. Just keep the productivity. Just keep working. That's what this is about. I really am sorry you guys have to keep watching me eat. I will make sure I get my breakfast in before I start the stream. Okay. So that's updated with Inside the Box and Animal Gossing. The first episode of Animal Gossing was really fun last week. It's Emma and Becky's Animal Talking Gossip Show. So much fun. 6 o'clock Dad Rock and a special regular exclusive blend doing some more Zoom Prov. That show has been good every time we've done it. I would worry about jinxing it, but I don't think I can. The show is too strong. Verbal Insults and Body Posy Comedy on Friday. Make sure I've got those represented. Okay, those are already up. Saturday. Big lineup again. We're going to simulcast Spec Script again. That was fun. We tried that for the first time last week. It worked out, so we're going to do it again. So, let's take that. And new Haha Horizons. We're going to do that again. And Dregs of Craigs. Very full Saturday as well. Let's find their last events. There we are. Alright, so we're going to do this. Get us through Saturday. And then I'll get back to work. And then maybe I'll update the website in our next break. Oh, I've only got like 2 more bites. You only have to suffer through like 2 more bites, guys. And then you'll just have to have the sipping of coffee in your ears. I'll try and do that off mic. Alright, Spec Script. We're just duplicating this. Full-on office hours, y'all. We're actually doing theater stuff. Alright, so the 18th. Trying to avoid theater stuff as much as possible and do my own creative stuff. But this is a good break between the creative blocks. So, and the more work I can get done, the better. It's just doing the work, whatever form that is. We're taking advantage of the time. There we are. All done. You don't have to watch me chew anymore. Well, soon. Okay. So that one's set. I've forgotten the name of Andrews Island. So in the meantime, because we don't have the lineup either, so we're just going to take that out. Saturday, 18th, 6 p.m. This is the more generic version. Okay. And then let's just get the Dregs event created as well. And then we'll dive back into the work. What did I say we were going to do? We're going to scroll through... Well, I should get that opening because that's going to take a while. We're going to scroll through the enormous manuscript again. And see what else we can add to Volume 4. Tonight I'll think of some more varied projects that I need to get done. I've just been so busy just keeping the theater going and adding new shows and all that sort of stuff. I think we streamed for about 32 hours last week. So I just realized, well, that's my baseline. So that's 32 hours where I'm either on camera or behind the monitor producing other stuff. And that's the beginning. Then it's all the hours outside of it. So things are getting even busier. I'm like at least 5 times more busy with the theater closed than I was when we were open. So, but it's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the stuff that we're streaming and all the new things and all the new people that I'm meeting and doing stuff with. This is not good, but it could be worse. We're making the best out of a bad situation. And Dregs will be streaming also the 18th, yes? And they'll be 8 o'clock. Let's double check all of those things. Oh no, they're 4. Then Animal Crossing at 6. Okay, that makes sense. Dregs at 4. Yeah, okay, that's going to be a tight fit, all of those shows, but it works. So Dregs at 4 on Saturday. Cool. There's all them. All right. Stuff updated. Still got an hour. We're going to cram a couple more blocks of work in. Thank you all for hanging out. Oh, what are we doing over in the Improv Network? What did Paul Valancourt post? Oh, another one of his, improv tips. Feel free to listen. Obviously he's a fantastic, extremely experienced improviser. I had him for my level 1 at I.O. when I was down in L.A. And it was great. Okay. So that is up to date. Yep. NPC coming back to record live next Sunday. That's going to be fun. I just wanted to get this week up to date. 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. So much stuff. Okay. So, let's turn our attention back to... Well, one, we have to leave this window open for a while so I can load the 600, almost 700 pages here. And then we'll get back to work. We will see if... We're probably not going to get all 43 prompts to add to Volume 4, but we'll get closer. And then I'm sure we're going to have... I'm not sure. We're probably going to have another 100 to potentially pour into a 5th volume. And then I'm going to be turning my attention to hosting duties for Stab when it returns in a couple weeks. So I'm not going to have material to add for a while. So this might be it, these 5 volumes. That's a pretty good amount of work for a 7-year period of time. All right. Just checking in with all of you. Cool. Are we still loading? Well, that's Volume 1. I don't need to look at Volume 1 anymore. Unless I want to keep that to see the flow of how that book came together, but I think I'm okay. So, we'll get back to Volume... so we're going to do Volume 4 and Volume 2 with these next 2 blocks. I need to get into it so we have enough time to do that. But we're still waiting for this to load. 300 more pages. That's all right. I can scroll through it while it's continuing to load. Let's get the music going again. And get back into it. I did like this song. It's been so fun getting reacquainted with all this music. Some of it I have not heard in a decade and a half. Alright. Time going. Another block here to work on pulling more material for Volume 4. So we've got 57 already pulled. Let's the next 43 go to Volume 4. So I'm still not convinced on that one. Again, you can see the highlights. I need to actually remind myself which highlights are which. So orange is Volume 4. And as you can see, that blue is Volume 1, green is Volume 2, the mauve pink is Volume 3. So as we scroll through, you're going to see which prompts have already been included in other volumes, and which ones, like this that isn't highlighted, are still available. And see why I still just... They made it through the first vetting process, but they still haven't graduated to an actual book yet. And they might not. My tastes change. These perfect endings, they were really early in when we were doing this stuff. This is also a tough one. Oh yeah, I gotta zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better. I forgot about that. Okay. So, Paula Dean is already in Volume 1. Craigslist. Oh yeah. The food party thing. No. Movie whip makeup lamb fiddle. I need to find... This one has sort of been lost. I don't remember what episode this was. I don't know if it even made it into a proper episode. I remember it was good, but I don't have it anywhere right now. So I need to figure out where that exists and transcribe it. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to transcribe that P90X. Okay. So these are already accounted for. No, this one's a little much. Another perfect ending. No, didn't. Green and blue. Google searches for white males. That's it's not hasn't aged that great. Okay. Perfect ending is already used. That one's already used. So now we're getting into the meat of stuff that's already been scooped up. Ooh, this is a slog. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, erotic poem about Bull from Night Court. It's not bad. Still not making it off this page. Dating profile for a small portion of quiche. No. Department of Tourism Dog Heaven. No. got here? Horse and Rider. It's not bad. Just still can't pull the trigger on getting that in a book. Celebration Time, debut of I Love Lucy and Black Panther Party. Yeah, this one's a little problematic again. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's all done thoughtfully and well, but I just don't want to have to deal with it. Like American Baby Magazine. No, it's just, that's not... I know where lines are. Oh. Yeah. Nah. Okay. Well, we're 10% of the way through here almost. Just keep plugging away, scrolling through all the stuff that has already been committed. Fig Newton Abbey. This on its own, I think, is alright. It's just, I didn't really have real working knowledge of Downton Abbey, so I didn't make any specific reference, and I just tried to layer it with cookie references to cover for just fancy cookies to cover for the lack of actual real connection to Downton Abbey. You know what? All right. I'm going to go with it. I think Fig Newton Abbey is good enough to make it into Volume 4. Volume 4 is orange. These guys aren't orange, right? I didn't... Yeah, I copied them before I highlighted them. Okay. Yes. Fig Newton Abbey makes it into Volume 4. So that's 3 of those. That's 58 total. Do I have these in the proper order? Let's see. Celebration Time. Jason Paul McCassell. Number bands. Okay. So it looks like I do. So I need to insert Fig Newton Abbey. It's before we get to reorganizations. Okay. Celebration Time. Vows. Wait, are these actually... Oh, are these actually not in order? That would be terrible. Ooh. That's not good. So number bands. And then movie makeup cahoots. Oh, they're not in actual order. I have to do that too? Oh no. Oof. Okay. Alright, well, in the meantime, I guess I'm just going to drop it at the end. Oof. Eesh. Oof. Erotic poem about 4 cheese quesadilla. This was Today Once, Thesaurus Day. What's at the very bottom? That's it? Okay. Oh, and this is where I'd left off. Shit, I could have just resumed there. Well, Fig Newton Abbey benefits from my not remembering that note. Big Newton Abbey is way back in page 74. All right, well, this is going to require its own reorganization, and that's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. But as it stands, I actually added one. And you are orange? Okay. Should I then just skip all the way to page 539 and resume my search there? I mean, it would save me 460 pages of scrolling. I will. So let's just go to 539. Meaning we have 150 pages in front of it. Oh, back. All right, 539 was what did that work out to? Soap hands after masturbating. Everyone. Yeah, okay. Double checking what's going on over here. Cool, cool. What's going on over here? Cool, cool. Had some people popping in and popping out. Cool. Good to see you. Sorry, hi and bye. Just missed you while doing the work. Okay. So we didn't go with Fuckable Cakes LLC. Well, that might be a volume 5 one. So, resuming. Page 540. Top of haiku. Man leaving pea-soaked bologna on woman's door. Not quite. Also, didn't look at the time. What do we got? Oh, we're halfway through? Alright, another 12 and a half minutes. Let's dig into this. We can probably get a couple more prompts into volume 5 or volume 4. Ronda Rousey and Zhu C. I don't even remember this one. Jeez. Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. No, not so much on that one. Location. Scat style singing lessons to people who are into scatological porn. Yeah. Cleveland Steamers, of course. How can I do a double scat without bringing up a Cleveland Steamer? All right. All right. It's going in, for better or worse. Location. Okay. And then orange up that bad boy. This isn't so much working for me, Jason Collette. Be gone. 6 minutes, self-indulgent. Just wine rock. Wine pout indie.
I've always thought that everything will turn out in the
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I've always thought that you're
Wait, what? Oh, vows to the guy who keeps leaving the piss baloney. That's right. Those sort of have to be together. Romantic poem about the welfare system.
Everything is sweet and sad. You take my advice and give me a piece of your life. It's a gas and it won't last. You buzz in my head like a bumblebee. You wrap up your words in a mystery. You make a mistake. It's
No, not in this one. Disneyland in the year 2097. Yeah, I liked that one.
I've almost got
Well, I mean, I liked all of these.
a little piece
You know what I
of
mean.
heaven
You might not.
at my
I mean, I like it enough to drop it into
I've almost
Volume 4.
the beauty that I've been reaching for, and everything is deep.
So, tourism, Disneyland, 2097.
Everything is greener over there. Everything is burning bright. You take my advice and
Those
give
are
me a
times
piece
12.
of your life. It's a gas, but it won't last. You buzz in my head like a bumblebee. You wrap up your words in a mystery.
And orange that bee.
Mistake, it's alright with
What's next?
I'm on the edge of the one.
Yams. Reorganization Yams. Yes. Always make sandwiches. Yeah. Yams into Volume 4. Oh, it's good to get back to this. This is not a glamorous project. This is trudging along, doing the admittedly very unglamorous work of editing. But it is, I mean, obviously it's super necessary. So it's the slog that you have to deal with to get to where you're going. To get a book, you have to compile the material and then order it and then we'll edit it, and it's the whole thing. So many smaller steps go into the bigger final picture. Okay, sorry. It's always work. It's always work in one direction or the other. Okay. So, where did I leave off? You guys, hanging out. Good to see you still. Yams, yes. And I included that here. And I've got that. And I've got, just make sure, since I lost track of what I was saying. Okay. So, we just have to orange out this yams. One of the best, well, one of the best songs, you know, in the world in general. But one of my favorites from Logan. Happy Noodle versus Sad Noodle. 4 more minutes on this side of this project. Well, what did we had 57, we're up to 61, so we've added 4. That's a start.
One day as Happy Noodle was out mowing the lawn with a smile and a song, and Edsel pulled up in front of the house. It was Sad Noodle. He leaned his
What do we got next here? Haiku.
I'm sick of being your polar opposite. You know, sad all the time and whatnot. It makes it hard.
Anti-vax.
Challenge you to a duel to the death. So Happy Noodle put down the mower and obliged, saying, if it'll make you happy, he opted the back seat and they were off to the gravel pit.
I don't know.
Singing all the way and Sad Noodle driving like a madman. This'll end it all, thought
Oh.
Sad Noodle, and they prepared for
Animal
the
act,
fight.
anti-vaxxing, sure.
Face to face, one smiling.
Oh, I liked this one, yeah, definitely. All right, and so it's animal pet anti-vaxxing, we'll call it. So, 2 topical haiku. That's the 12th one of those. Pet anti-vax. Probably just 1X. I don't know. And then orange that. Welcome to volume 4. All right. Next. What do we got on page 400 or 548 of the master manuscript file? Moose murders, opening and closing at the Eugene O'Neill. And Indians introduce pilgrims to popcorn. Let's see. Aspiring writer things. I've learned the need to redefine the meaning of the word failure. TV pilots. Modern day brothel run by the ghost of an Old West madam called Boobs. Come on. Oh, again, Yoko's probably going to get us muted. We'll see. I'll check in tomorrow and see what gets muted on the stream. Yeah. All right, that one's good. So redefining failure, we'll call that one. Or just what do we want to call it? I mean, because these are pitches. We'll go with elevator pitches. That's what we'll call this. So celebration time. No, celebration time redefining failure. That's what we're going to go with. 63, 11. All right, we're gonna go slash elevator pitches. We'll decide later. So that's that. Let's make that be orange. What's next? How much time? All of these things. Oh, Keen, you got me muted before. Let's get you out of here. We gotta whittle these down. Cersei Link could get us muted. We'll see. See if Cersei Link is big enough yet.
Well, it's a Saturday night and there's nothing to do. I'm gonna get myself a new
Oh,
tattoo.
timer's up anyway. So
Ain't
let's
knows is gonna do. I'm gonna
let's
get
update
myself
where we
a
left
to
off.
remind me of you. He ain't gonna go
548.
but don't fly with the rest of the
Okay.
pack. He'll be no drinking Joe.
But yeah, we added
And he won't fly away and forget
what,
you
6
come back.
prompts
No, he won't
to volume 4.
fly away and leave his home. No, he
Well, I don't want to get started on volume 5. So what was I gonna do?
no, he won't fly away and leave
Oh, we were
his
gonna go back to
home.
volume 2
Stay
and
by
work on
his side.
the order again. Or what should we end this office hours with? What do you think? This is mostly me talking to myself. You guys are just lurking in there, and that's fine.
Well, a week's gone by and I'm feeling fine. Yeah, the sun came out and started to shine. I'm glad you're gone. I don't think I mind because my little bluebird's got 'em waiting in line now. My dance card's full since you've
Okay.
been away. And this
Oh, well, I hope this has been productive for you.
how to play.
It has once again been productive for me, and that's the point of what we're doing here.
Shake my bluebird
Just
every
plugging
night
away,
in town. No,
grinding it out. Yeah, we'll work on volume 2 some more. That'll close out this stream, and we don't even need that much of a break, since we only have 30 or 27 minutes. Let's get this 25 minutes right into it, and we'll go out on that. Oh, I'm just, whether anybody is out there or not, and I hope there are, because I want you guys to be getting stuff done on your stuff. Oh, let me pause this. We're not in projects right now, so we can pause that. I really want this to be a help to others. It's definitely been a help to me. And so that's the first priority. I'm here getting stuff done, and that's fantastic. I want it to be a place where you can come, carve out this time in your day, even if you're watching it later, and get your work done too. It's all about the accountability. It's all about a routine. It's structure. This is what I need. I don't know about you, but this is definitely what I need. So if this helps you as well in that same way, that's fantastic. And let's get some work done. It feels so good making progress on projects. I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed doing this. And I'll probably keep saying that every time, every stream, because it feels like I have been saying that every stream so far. I am super happy to be doing this. Whether there's anybody out there or not. And they'll come and go, because not everybody has the same free time that I do. But let's get right back into it. Oh, that pep talk drove away one of our last people. That's all right. They just ran off to work on a project. Okay, let's wrap it up. Working on, let's get volume 4 out of here, because we're done with that for the day. Let's resume on volume 2. Oh, let's try and pull that up. Hold on one second. This is going to get super meta with me listening to an episode of Stab inside this show, but I have to transcribe P90X. So we found that was episode 2 of the March 22nd recording, which means that was episode 102, because this is the number of shows, this is the actual episode number. So episode 102. Let's find that here on Spotify. There we are. And this was a movie makeup? No, it was a reorganization. That's right. Okay. So let's do it here, and then we'll copy it over because we need it here too. So, reorganization for P90X. This is great. This is something that I've needed to do for a long time, so this is perfect. I'm going to start the timer, but I'm not going to start the music because I'm going to have to listen to the show. And actually, I'll put in a headphone so I can listen to it and transcribe it better. Okay. What was this episode? This was Johnny Taylor, Stephen Ferris, and I. Okay. Reorganization. Also, I have the order that the prompts went up. So it's in the middle of the show. So, let's go ahead and play that. You can do it. I believe in you. And I believe in all of you. Oh, come on. You can do it. You know what? Let's go to it over here. Might be easier. Transcribe. P90. I know there's something, well, yeah, that lamb fiddle that I'm never going to be able to find. I don't even know what show it was on. Alright, let's find it in the program, not the desktop version, because this desktop version doesn't look like it wants to do. So, episode 102. I also have to promote that we put 225 up on Friday, but I hadn't put it out there for the world to know. It was a fun episode. I only have one more to finish editing, and then we'll be all caught up. And then the new shows will start the 23rd? It's a Thursday. Yes, the 23rd. I gotta start getting guests for those. Come on! Oh, my computer's slowing. Alright, so it'll be a race between the desktop. Oh, maybe I should log in. No, let's just play it. Nope. Oh, it'll be a race between the desktop and the browser Spotify's. See which one will play it first. Alright, trying this again. Window Duck, episode 102, recorded at Luna's Cafe, March 22nd, 2017. Here we are. That is awful low. Crank that bad boy.
All right, here we go.
All right, there we are. Hey, it's Alyssa checking into the last 20 minutes. Good to see you. I am making the show like super meta right now. I'm listening to an old episode of Stab to transcribe a prompt that I somehow missed. So I've got this here, but this is going to be on. I somehow remembered it was good enough to include in volume 2, but I never actually went back and transcribed it. So I am now transcribing a prompt from a 3.5 almost year old episode, so that I can have it in volume 2 of Deep Cuts. There's so many layers to what's going on right now. Okay, so it's a reorganization, which means it's in the middle of the show.
Highly unorthodox strategy.
Oh.
Employed by professional vintage gaming
Landed
champion
right on it.
Neil Command Prompt.
Perfectly landed on it.
P stands for patience.
Okay. Let's see how good my transcribing skills are.
Little round two-seater with a removable top, rated as number 13 in a list of the 20 worst cars of all time by Top Gear.
Well, I'm glad you made it to this.
You know, so you hardly ever see them. They
the
didn't sell a lot
super
of those, so
layered
P90X
meta
would be like a new version. You know, trying again.
deal that I'm doing here. All right, all right, Steven.
How I thought it was going to go.
All those other cars.
Jesse Jones,
all right,
what
here we
does
are.
P90X mean
Oh,
to you?
I got to type.
Well,
Hold on.
P90X actually represents the
Okay.
highly unorthodox strategy employed by professional vintage gaming champion
Okay.
Neil Command Prompt Kirkwood
This is how much I have. Command prompt.
to achieve an improbable Oregon Trail high score, which most professional gaming historians are certain will remain untouchable for generations to come. Kirkwood introduced the
Hold on.
P90X strategy, or Purchase 9 Ox.
Powerful.
I missed it. Hold on.
Historians are certain will remain untouchable for generations.
This is going to be
come.
tedious.
Kirkwood introduced the P90X strategy, or Purchase 9 Ox.
Powerful.
Beyond the perplexing opening expenditure of 9 oxen to pull his party's wagon, Kirkwood also chose to embark as the banker universally accepted as the most difficult profession to begin with, despite the initial
This is
monetary
going to be tough.
advantage.
I type fast, but this is going to be tough to keep up with.
Powerful.
All right.
Beyond the perplexing opening expenditure of 9 oxen to pull his party's wagon, Kirkwood also chose to embark as the banker universally accepted as the most difficult profession to begin with, despite the initial monetary advantage.
I just have to get through this sentence. Oh, this is so tough.
Perplexing opening expenditure of 9 oxen to pull his party's wagon. Kirkwood also chose to embark as the banker universally accepted as the most difficult profession to begin with, despite the initial monetary advantage. Kirkwood is also credited with popularizing the famous Atari Pitfall game strategy, Tybo, or Tap Alligator.
We're getting there, guys.
Powerful.
All right. University
Beyond the
acceptance. Okay.
perplexing opening expenditure of 9 oxen to pull his party's wagon,
Okay.
Kirkwood also chose to embark as the banker universally accepted as the most difficult profession to begin with, despite the initial monetary advantage. Kirkwood is also credited with popularizing the famous Atari Pitfall game strategy, Tybo, or tap alligators evenly before overtaking. Kirkwood also chose to embark as the banker universally accepted as the most difficult profession to begin with, despite the initial monetary advantage.
It gets less funny the more you hear it.
Kirkwood is also credited with popularizing the famous Atari Pitfall game strategy, Tybo, or tap alligators evenly before overtaking. And he really had to stretch to make that anagram work.
Very, very good. That was P90X. Which now brings us to our next segment called
All right. Did I get that all?
the
I think I
Topical
did.
Haiku Challenge.
pitfall game strategy,
Oh,
Tybo
hold on.
with the initial monetary advantage.
There it is. Monetary advantage.
Kirkwood is also credited with popularizing the famous Atari pitfall game strategy, Tybo, or tap alligators evenly before overtaking.
Okay.
And he really had to stretch to make that anagram work.
All right. Well, this is
Very, very good. That was behind
this
the
is
X.
good. This wasn't a very long prompt. All right. Nailed it. Booyakasha. Okay. So, now that exists. That's all you had to do. It's all these little things that go into the greater thing. And now I have P90X for... Where is it? Yeah. For Volume 2. Uh-oh. Oh, did I not even include it in here? Okay. CXVIII. So that, if I put things in here correctly, should be right behind Cuba. Did I? Oh, shit. Is that actually correct? Oh. Oh, it is. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, I can take this back out so I don't have to hear me so much. Come on. Yep. Okay, this one's actually organized properly. Volume 4 is not, so that just adds a whole nother layer to having to redo shit. Okay, so P90X is right after CXVII. CXVII. The Coleco Xerox. Yeah. Okay. So then right there is where P90X goes. Oh, okay. So, boom, boom. There's that. Drop that in here, and huzzah. Cool. Okay, so what I was doing here, that I needed that for, is I'm trying to organize Volume 2. So I'm trying to figure out the flow, the order, the how it all fits together. And we got as far as saying that Stabdonia, the first Department of Tourism, the first instance of Stabdonia, will open the book. And then now it's just figuring out the flow. So I've got a lot of reorganizations. I've got a lot of celebration times. I've got a lot of haikus. So those somehow have to be evenly spread out over 100 prompts. So I'm thinking, let's get a good solid reorganization next. Hell, I could go with P90X. It's an easily accessible, non-threatening sort of reference. It's a good way to... It's a good entry-level prompt. It's a good reference. It's the Oregon Trail reference, I think, is pretty universal. So yeah, let's say second prompt, P90X. So let's grab this. And move it behind Department of Tourism, and boom! 2% of the book organized. One step at a time, baby. You can only get there one step at a time. Even when you're running, you only get there one step at a time. What is this? I have to look now. What's the link here? What do we got? I like the no, these are all good, but I like the first reply there. Now who's calling? Another call to... This is 2 calls that I will have fielded to the theater. All right. Stab Comedy Theater, how can I help you? I'm all right. We are. I may have been confused about whether or not that was specifically for me, because I'm not the property owner. But is that just... Okay. Okay. Ah. Sure. Well, as most of it was sort of like donated and sort of reclaimed, there's not a whole lot of general value to what we have. We're just a scrappy little thing that's sort of put together on shoestrings. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just sort of itemizing what any of it might be worth, in my opinion. Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, bye. So, it's the Sacramento County Assessor's Office. Yeah, they sent a letter a while ago about business property assessment or something, and all of our shit is leftovers donated from people, so we don't really have any value. So they're just gonna put it as nothing this year, and I'll work on doing it next year. 2 calls to the theater in this block. I'm doing actual office hours, guys. Oh, hey, what's up? Tyler, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Oh no, I'm glad to see the chat, Alyssa. It's been very quiet here. Yeah, exactly. No, I had 2 calls. The other call came earlier. Some guy asking if we needed like musical accompaniment or something for comedy shows, and I said, "Well, sure. Let's Kiki's Fries. I don't even know what that is. Is that a restaurant? Is that a kind of fries at a restaurant? Yeah. This is what I'm doing now. The timer is just ticking off without me actually getting to work. It's more important that I address you guys, because I've been working for the last 2 hours. Oh, the chicken place. Yeah. Is that the Korean chicken? I think I remember that, or something like that, or I'm confusing myself with something else. So, in case this is your first time dropping in on us, Tyler, which it might be, office hours is my morning productivity block that I want to share with you guys too. So I'll sign in for We go from 9:30 to noon. Me just working on projects. See, I was working on the on arranging volume 2 of Deep Cuts here, my book of stab prompts. But it's I need structure, and I need discipline, and I need accountability, and that's what these office hours are for. And I invite people to also carve out this block of time in the day if you need that sort of same structure. If you need a place where you can just set aside time and say, well, this is going to be my working time too. That's what office hours is. I'm hoping to have just a legion of people just clocking in, doing their 2.5 hours of work, because it feels so good just to make progress on stacks of projects. So that's what this is set aside for. Thanks for stumbling in. Hope to see you again in the future. I'll have to check out Kiki's. But okay, I've got a couple more minutes. I can do one more thing. So what else? I'm trying to organize the flow of volume 2 here. So these are the first two. I decided reorganization. There's a lot of I'm going to do a haiku and then celebration time. So what's a good Well, you've inspired me with your talk about fries. Let's check out the topical haiku, the all-you-can-eat Missouri fries, and see what this one was about. So, new McDonald's location in Missouri, offering all-you-can-eat fries. Greasy tater spires, stretching to infinity, salty tears of joy. The money all-you-can-eat fries saves me would buy a Missouri home, yeah. And Spurlock's Lament. Cool. All right, well, there you go. Your guys' chat has inspired all-you-can-eat fries to be the third prompt in volume 2. You guys are having an immediate impact. See? Real time. Okay, so that will go behind P90X. And topical haiku, all you can eat Missouri fries. Number 3. And then I've got just a couple minutes here. I can figure out which celebration time will be number 4. It's figuring out the flow. It's getting spacing, because you don't want too many of the same prompts back to back. I really have to space out these reorganizations, so that'll probably have to be 5th. Well, do I need 2 or 3 between? I don't know. We'll see. But let's go with a celebration time. Let's go with a voice. No. How about Mock Tour? I think I liked that one a lot. Yeah, comically oversized novelty things. Look at the shoe. It's so big. Look at how big it is. What size would that even be? Yeah, okay. We're starting with nice, easy, accessible stuff, luring them in, and then hit them with the harsher, more salty material. You got to win their trust. And this one's a nice, good, wholesome, just fun bit. And this will be the last thing we do today. But progress made on so many fronts. So happy with it. I'm enjoying these office hours thoroughly. I hope you guys are too. And I will, well, I mean, I'm just going to keep going anyway. But it'll be nice if you're here getting work done too. Because it's as important to me that you're getting work done in this time as anything else. It's the point of it. Is to be getting the productivity done together. Okay. So mock tour is now the 4th prompt in volume 2. Let's make sure I move that around so that that's known. And then that's the end. So 4% of the book organized. Cool. There we are. Check back over here with the chat so you see if you guys have been rattling off. Oh, no. All right. Cool. Awesome. That's office hours for the day. Thank you guys for joining me, even though, like, all the activity came here in, like, the last 20 minutes, but that's okay. Those that were here popping in and out throughout, hopefully they got work done, too. I'm going to be here again tomorrow, obviously. We're doing this weekdays. I was trying to figure out, because Alyssa, you and Milk also asked if I was going to do a weekend office hours, which is understandable for people that might not have these weekday mornings available. I'd considered it. I may still think about it. I may still add one. It's just I'm in front of and behind cameras at Stab. Right now, I saw last week we did approximately 32 hours of streaming. So it's a lot. I added 12 and a half hours last week with these office hours. So yeah, I upped our our streaming, 55% just last week, and we're getting so many more shows. It's so I'm happy for it because I want us to be a content providing. I want to be a streaming service for people. Oh man, that would be fun. Let somebody else run the office hour. That might be worth taking a look at. Well, we still have to get you scheduled for the next Humble Bumble. I have some ideas on that. We'll talk later. But thank you guys for checking us out. Thank you guys for checking in and hopefully getting some work done. I am going to scurry off. I was debating if I'm going to go for a run or I should probably do a little bit of workout here, even though I did tennis at 7:30 this morning with Chris. That didn't get me all of my steps, so I gotta get up there. Thank you guys for checking in. Tonight, 5 o'clock, Emma and I will be doing Happy Time Arcade. Don't know what we're going to do. We're probably going to hold off on Animal Crossing because we did so much Animal Crossing. I have to do it early. I always have to do... we have to do our exercise early because right now if I go outside, it's probably 90 degrees. So you get that nice and early. It's nice and cool out, so it's easier to work out. I've shaken up my routine a lot, and I'm happy of it. So, I'm gonna run away. Tonight at 5, Alyssa and I, or not Alyssa, sorry, Emma and I will be doing Happy Time Arcade. We'll probably be playing maybe Red Dead Redemption or some of the other random Switch games that I've forced her to buy or that I bought myself. We'll see. We don't know what we're doing yet. Check in, and then I'll see you again tomorrow morning at 9:30 for more office hours. Let me do this properly. Goodbye, group. Check off hello, group. Change that from blue to red. There it is. We got it. and a little music to go out on. Back to the Indie Stockpile playlist. What's going to pop up? Oh, nice. I like this song. Cool. Thanks for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Or tonight. I'll see you tonight too. But specifically tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to go. Good night, everybody. Wait, it's morning. It's afternoon. What am I even doing? You know what? I'm going to go.
The law was my life. You wanted my wife. Left me your children. Why